Hi, happy Monday, everyone. It's Meredith. I'm here with our message for the 4th of April, 2022. And we've got our tarot, we've got our oracle cards, and we're fired up, ready to go. What's going on in the energy atmosphere today? What's it offering us? How are we responding to that? Our moon phase, that's where we're going to begin. We have a waxing moon. We're going to build now onto the full moon. The moon is currently in Taurus, will be there at least in this time zone until nearly midnight. So we will stick singularly with the Taurus energy. And I like that because, Taurus is full of energy, strong Venus energy, lots of love in the air when Taurus is around, and lots of dynamic action out of the Taurus energy as well. Do recall, though, that when we are focused on the moon phase, we are focused on our moon sign. So run this through your intuitive filter. Know what your moon sign is. Check that out on any astrological calculator online. Plug in your stats and discover what your signs are, and then take this message there. Remember that the moon is the most sensitive aspect of our personality. So in our most sensitive nature here, we've got a very strong momentum of energy. So it's emotional, it's intuitive for us, which is also exciting for us. Let's see what the tarot cards have to offer in the way of a message. We have the Queen of Coins. Ooh, the 10 of Cups. And the 4 of Cups. Well, what an interesting combo for us. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, coins. She is the mother of the material. She makes it real. She's an amazing manifester. And what incredible energy to have. So we've got divine feminine mastery in the realm of manifestation. And I'm noticing here, looking at the cards, that for her head is turned away from the 10 of Cups. And I feel that the 10 of Cups for her is the now. She's in full faith for this energy, the Ace of Cups to the power of 10. She's got that in the bag. She doesn't have to work at this at all. She's created it. She's celebrating it. And she's bringing us that message too. Look at your life through the lens of the 10 of Cups and see where your overflow is and how to invest that in this now moment toward your oncoming as well. Now, there's also the 4 of Cups here. Sometimes this card is a challenge. Other times it's a blessing. And in this regard, I see the blessing because the 4 of Cups can speak to a level of apathy. There's the challenge in the card. I often call it the morning after the night before, as in the party's over. Though there's more to come. See, we're talking about the oncoming, and the Queen is saying she's got this in the bag. She's got the 10 of Cups at her back. She's not concerned about abundance and overflow and blessing and happiness and love and so on, because she's got all of this. She's really looking toward these other tarot cards, perhaps even the oracle cards, and considering what they offer in terms of the oncoming, and we'll get to that shortly. So the 4 of Cups in this regard feels like the oncoming energy. So she's celebrating the now in the 10 of Cups, and she knows there's more to come. The character on the 4 of Cups, though, representing our energy as well, suggests we don't see it coming. And, this is a consistent message that I'm seeing on YouTube from some of my favorite readers. A lot of the messages coming through at this time suggest that there's great blessing on offer to us, making its way into our world, onto our foundation. And the blessing is upgraded, and we don't see that upgrade coming. So that's the feeling I have here from the 4 of Cups today. Super stable because it's a 4. Today is 4-4. How beautiful is that? A lot of angelic energy. in the air for us in a waxing moon. So we're building on our 10 of Cups. There's surprise and delight being offered to us through the Ace of Cups that's being handed to this person who's looking in the other direction, but somewhat looking in the direction of this Queen. So we'll move into these tarot cards in just a moment. We're going to go to the Oracle cards briefly. We have the Awakened Soul card. So this is a message from our soulful presence. What is it whispering to our waking consciousness today? We have simplicity. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. It is, you know, the simple is profound. And here we have a character on the card with a guitar, enjoying the music, the sound of their own soul song. So let's enjoy the simplicity of our own soul song. Let's share that everywhere we are today. And let's allow the simplicity to overflow out of our 10 of Cups to create something really magical, wonderful, and complex in the hands of the universe, which will later be handed off to us in a very stable way with surprise and delight from the universe. All right, angels and ancestors, what do they have to share with us today? Hey, we have the Knight again. The Knight was in our weekend reading, and here he is. I love the serenity on his face. You know, he's prepared for anything. He's holding a sword. I would call that the Ace of Swords. He's holding the sword of truth and clarity and everlasting strength. And he has peaceful resolution within his own soulful presence. And that is a very simple space to occupy. So we can take this posture here like the Knight. We can take this one over here like the Simplicity card. And we have that to offer in our sphere of influence. I feel a level of playfulness and fun here because we are stable, steady within our own selves. We are centered and we are grounded. We have the 10 of Cups at our back. There's more surprise and delight incoming. We may not know what that is. We may not necessarily see it coming, but that's where the excitement is in the cards for us and in the atmosphere. There is an offer out there and it will surprise us. Beautiful. Now let's get to the other tarot cards. First of all, the cards over here in the moon phase portion of the reading come from Tarot of Dreams, and then same artist and the other tarot cards for the Gilded Tarot. Our first card, we have, hey, the 10 of Wands. Well, we've got some interesting return of cards. We've had the Knight in the weekend reading. We had the 10 of Wands in the weekend reading in the moon phase portion. And that energy remains the same for me intuitively as it did in the weekend reading. And the consideration here is to acknowledge that the 10 of Wands traditionally is considered a burden card, or the setting down of burden, coming to fulfillment with a cycle of potential burden. And I do feel that that is a truth. And that may be connected to the way we thought of, felt for other connections in our world. And having set it down and let it go, we are free to celebrate the Ace of Wands to the power of 10. So we're doing that over here with the Ace of Cups to the power of 10 on the 10 of Cups. Why not celebrate the enthusiasm, optimism, raw joy, fire, passion, sensuality that comes of the suit of Wands to the power of 10? Where's that taking us? Into the 2 of Cups. Yeah. Wow. What a great continuation of a message from the weekend reading, because we had the Lovers show up twice in that reading, and now we have the 2 of Cups. So we were talking about, through the weekend reading, the expansive and ever strengthening bond within our most significant relationships. So family, children, beloved, there is a strengthening of the bonds in those relationships, and we're celebrating that 10 of Cups and we're looking at the oncoming. The Queen is looking at this kind of inspiration. She sees this as fuel for what will be blossoming in days and weeks to come. And this is why she has the 10 of Cups at her back, because this is what she has to offer. This is how she offers herself to the universe, working in concert with the divine all to be a live stream, masterful channel for love, bliss, joy, and happiness. That's the investment here. And the 10 of Wands is indicative of our journey out into our sphere of influence to cultivate just those energies, to enrich our self-relationship, thereby enriching all of our other significant relationships. And because we are understanding that the simple is profound and creates complex happiness, we're able to be in peaceful resolution, brave and honest like this knight with our own selves, and still continue to offer that. Yeah. The message that was coming out of the weekend reading was about, how powerful our frequency is. And you can see more of that at work in these cards. So where is this all taking us? Ooh, I can't get a hold of the cards. These three fell out together in the shuffle. And our first is the 6 of Swords. Yes, moving on. Here again is connection to how we are moving through our sphere of influence, how we are in harmony with the momentum of the divine flow, how we are in allowing for the upgrade of energy within our self-relationship and all of our connections, as previously mentioned. We're moving even deeper and more adventurously into our quest that came off the Hermit from a reading last week. A quest was beckoning. This is our quest to cultivate more joy, more happiness, to create an amazingly stable foundation, and we're doing just that. Our next card is, another 6, the 6 of Coins. Here we go again. We had the Ace of Pentacles come up twice, and in combination with the 5 of Pentacles in that weekend reading. So we were talking about reciprocity and how we're not settling for less than. So the 5 of Coins that we saw in the weekend reading was about how we do not sacrifice what we hold in heart space. To do so would be to sacrifice our foundation of the 10 of Cups, right? So we know that it's important to keep going. It is important to us to continue to cultivate reciprocity so that we give and receive in a harmonious way. And this is the kind of frequency we desire in all of our connections. And so here we are, continuing in the flow and momentum of just that. And then we have the Queen of Cups. And isn't that beautiful? Because she's looking right back at the Queen of Coins. How amazing. So more masterful divine feminine energy. Queen of Cups being representative of our intuitive empathic abilities, and a further message of how we ground the vision we have within our empathic and intuitive self, right? And we make that a reality on our foundation because we remain steadfast, true, honest, and brave in our journey. We stay in momentum. We do the hard work, 10 of Wands, to cultivate passion, joy, creativity, fire, wit, wisdom, and incredible connection with those we share this journey with. Ooh, I love the story that is coming out of, or the energy that's coming out of the cards for us. Now let's take a look at what's on the bottom of the deck. This is somewhat in the unseen and may be connected to the Ace of Cups that's surprising and delighting us here on the 4 of Cups. Our first is, yeah, there it is, another 10. This continues to happen for us. You turn over 110 in tarot and there's at least one more. And in our case, we have a third. So here's the 10 of Coins. And this is, again, what the Queen is cultivating. She continues to reinvest in her, all of her resource, all of her energy into the material that makes all of this energy possible on our foundation. So this is exactly what we're doing. That's the kind of momentum and flow that we're in. We're following our intuition. We're dreaming our dream, and we're bringing that to life on the foundation, which is yet another message that came out of our weekend reading. So I love the connectedness there. Our next card is the Knight of Cups. Beautiful. See, we're staying in motion, in momentum, going with the flow. So the Knights move energy between cards in tarot. And the next card is King of Wands. Love this. So see, more fire, passion, drive. So we've taken our 10 and we've elevated it to the king. We do have a king here with these queen energies as well. So we're now engaging our divine masculine energy to take further action, 6 of Swords, and stay in the journey for all that we see here. And then one more card. We have the Fool. Yeah, the Great Reset, the Great Zero in tarot, because the Fool is representative of the very beginning of tarot, the very beginning of a new journey. And the Fool is considered foolish, though I disagree with that, because I feel the story of the major arcana is all about the Fool's journey through the major arcana. And once we reach the world, we reset back to zero at the Fool, and we take all of that information, education, energy investment, and we start again building a legacy of joy and happiness, 10 of Pentacles, that continues to foster the love and the happiness that is infused within our foundation, that makes this, that brings us a continuity. So we continue to create what we see here. Beautiful energy. Woo. How are you celebrating this? What's going on in your world? Tell us. Leave some comments on the channel. Let us know, because that information is inspiring to each and every one of us, because we're not all at the same spot. Some of us really are looking at the 3 spilled cups and, in a state of wonder. And while these cards are encouraging and inspirational, some of us don't necessarily feel that at this stage. So sharing your inspired journey stories helps to elevate the frequency for each and every one of us. How exciting. Okay, angel answers. Great for confirmation, answering questions. Whew. I have goosebumps. My guides are so present that I feel like I'm vibrating with their energy. I feel that I've channeled the whole reading with their voice. First card, flying out of the deck, romance. Yes. There's our confirmation of the 2 of Cups right there. This is all about connection within our sphere of influence to our significant relationships. And that starts where? Go look in the mirror right there. Look into your own eyes and remember that you are your own greatest romance. Again, though, this is confirmation of what we're offering. We're offering our loving heart. Next. Okay, that's about a third of the deck on the floor. So this one's on the table and right next to romance, so we'll go with it. We've got improving health. And why not? Aren't we feeling the relief of spring beginning to pop? Just a couple of weeks ago, we were having spring fever, just awaiting the momentum that we are seeing here. We were in excited anticipation for this divine flow that we're witnessing here. And I feel that's the great contributor to the improving health right there. You're ready. Don't stop. This is everything that fell on the floor, so I'm going for it, because big happy changes are at hand, because we've got that 10 of Cups at our back. Ooh, there's a little bit of recovery. Yes, from the winter. Oh, and next, emphatically yes. Excellent cards for us. Okay, last, certainly not least, from the Mindful Messages deck, point of contemplation for the day. This is, oh neat, coming my way. Yeah, to an Ace of Cups near you. Oh God, unique opportunities aligned with my desires present themselves to me. I attract all that I need to make my dreams a reality. There it is, again, a wonderful summary of the reading, and that is exactly what's going on right here with this Queen and this 10 in combination with every other card we turned over. But it's coming our way because we're investing our heart. Have a beautiful Monday. Happy 4/4/22 to each and every one of you. Peace, love, joy, and happiness. Namaste.